All right, what's up, everybody? Sensei Lewis with another video for you. We're going to be talking about in this video disrupting your opponent's attack. Right? In the last video, I talked about how with that knife attack, how unfortunately because the victim did not know how to shut down his opponent, we saw what happened and what took place. So in that video, I talked about how throughout the midst of showing the technique, how one of the important factors in your self-defense against any attack, whether it's a weapon attack or an empty hand attack, is that you have to be able to do something to disrupt the opponent's thought process. Their thought process or mission is to harm you, right? Whether it's to kill you or to hurt you badly or whatever, their thought process has to be disrupted. If you don't do anything to disrupt their attack, then their focus is to get you. So if you can't disrupt their thought process to disrupt their attack, then eventually they're going to get you, because that's what their focus is, that's what their mission is, that's what their goal is, and they won't stop until they get you, whether it's to punch you in the face or hit you in your body or to hit you at all or to cut you, stab you. If you don't disrupt it, if you don't distract their thought, if you don't redirect their thought process away from that, then eventually they're going to get you. So I'm going to now focus on that part of your self-defense, which is disrupting your opponent's attack. All right, so let's go ahead and do something. You see? Okay. All right, come on. Let me see. Yeah, you guys can see right here. All right, so yeah, we got more room too. So disrupting your opponent's attack, right? In other words, his thought. So throw some punches, random punches. All right. If he just keeps throwing punches, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna be blocking all day, right? And eventually, eventually somewhere along the line, I might make a mistake or I'll get tired. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, he's gonna get through my constant blocking. Maybe he'll get tricky or something. He might try to fake me, and you get caught or whatever. You see? So you have to disrupt his thought process, right? I need to disrupt him from continuing to strike me and continue to come at me. So these are some ways you can do that, okay? First things first, your best bet is to get the brain, right? That's the computer to the rest of the body, right? This is where your thought process is at. So if you can disrupt that primarily, that's your best bet, okay? So some things you can do. You can use you got your open hand striking, right? You can always use your fist. You can use your chops and such. So an example of what you can do to disrupt, let's say he throws a straight punch, right? I'm moving and then I quickly pow right to the face, right? For that split second, that distraction right there leaves him exposed, right? So do it again, right? Bam, I hit him, distraction, and then for that split moment, he's distracted and I can quickly continue on, right? I continue on, I jam that arm, right? Hit to the body, and then you can make your continuous movement. But I disrupted his thought process where he doesn't just keep trying to punch me and throw punches at me. Let's do it from this side so they can see that one. All right, move down a little bit. Yeah, right there. All right, slowly. So he throws that punch. Boom. See that? Right to the face. Again. Pow. See how it makes him look away? You see? That distraction, he looks away, and then you build upon it. That's the opening I need, right? I need that opening so he doesn't continue to try to punch. And then before he comes back to regain, then I build on it, right? Then I can quickly jam that up, fold up that gooseneck, get that, and take him down and throw. But you have to disrupt. You have to distract, or he'll just keep coming. They'll just keep coming at you. All right? So one more time, slowly. So I would block quickly. Pow, right to the face, and then builds right on it. Now I go to the break. I jam that arm. Now that's causing pain to slow him down. I quickly transition to my gooseneck here, and then turn and throw him over, right? Or I could get the gooseneck here. He's in pain compliant. That slows him down in pain, and then I move to bring him down like so. But you have to first disrupt, you see? You won't be able to do that if I was to throw the punch. If I just block and go, what's he going to do? Then I got to do something else, right? I got to, you see? So in order to prevent that, I'm here, bam, right to the face. And then I jam, you see? Strike, you can do other stuff like that, but you have to disrupt, okay? Again, on this side. Another one you can do. What was the other one we did? It was the hook punch, right? So I hooked here, and then look, right in there, disruption. Jam, aim for the jaw. I jam his jaw up, or I can bust him in the nose with a hard palm strike, bust him in the nose. Now he's exposed for that split second, right? For that split second, he's distracted, or I jammed him up, and then I hit him, right? I can catch him, you see? Because now my focus is clear. You see? He is disrupted. Again, slow, right? I block, and right in there. Stiff arm right to the jaw. Bam. Jam him in the jaw. If I want to, I can hit the jaw. I could go to the throat, right? Catch him in the throat. Or I could jam him here, right? Hit him into the midsection. You see what I'm saying? But you have to cause the disruption. If I just block and don't do anything, he'll just come with something else. He'll do another punch. He'll grab. He'll do something, right? So again, if I don't disrupt, right? If I just block and stand here, boom, right? Then I got to do some. Now I can see that coming, but again, now I have to block again. Then he throws another punch, and then another, and I got to keep trying to, right? I got to keep trying to stop him until I do something to disrupt him. So before he gets to that point, you guys want to train yourselves to always get in for the disruption. Train yourself 1 block and get in, or 1-2 block, get in. Of course, best is to try to practice getting in off their first attack. Off their first attack. So he does it again, right? I block and I'm right in there. See, I'm not going to wait. I jam. Boom. That would be jammed to his jaw. Right on the jaw or to the nose, right? Bust him right in the nose. Stiff arm right. Aim for the nose. That hits the nose. That sends him a distraction for a second or two or whatever. But again, you're not going to stand there anyway. Once I hit that distraction, then I'm coming in with the next strike or whatever. Okay? So that's, distractions to the head. Another one we could do to the head. Let's say he tries to hit to the body, right? From that side, right? So I could block again, right? Block and boom, right? I could block that and chop right across his jaw. Use the shuto or the chop hand or the knife hand, right? Aim across the jaw. Just chop that jaw. Boom, right across the jaw. Then I move in, right? I could move from there. So again, he's aiming for the body, block, bam, right to the jaw. I can hit the edge of the jaw, or I can hit him in the neck with that. Right? That's going to cause some pain. That slows him down. Hit that jaw. He turns his head. It might daze him, shock him, but whatever. I hit, and then I move in for the next one. Elbow, strike, groin. You see what I'm saying? You got to disrupt. You got to slow him down. So that's what some things you can do for disrupting the brain computer, right? Which is the main part. But it doesn't have to be there. You can also disrupt from hitting the body. Right, and an example of that I like to always remind, and it has to be it actually comes from boxing, but of course any martial art striking. But it was a fight with the boxer Shane Mosley, right? Look him up. He was a good fighter from many years ago, not too long, but several years ago, good fighter. And I saw a fight where he totally disrupted his opponent's attack, right, by catching the guy with a body shot. I mean, it was beautiful. It was a beautiful shot. The fight was over. He ended the fight on the body shot. He didn't knock the guy out, but the guy was so hurt from that body shot that he could not get up. He could not continue to fight. So basically, let me see. Let's do it from this side. So basically, they were boxing, doing their boxing thing, and then I don't know, Shane. He was you could tell he was looking for it. Like when I saw it, you could tell that it wasn't a mistake or that it wasn't a haphazard strike. Like you could tell he was looking for that. He was aiming for that spot. It was like he did that in purpose, intentionally. And it must have been, he probably was practicing that shot. Because the way he hit him, he hit it so nicely and so hard that dude was out. So basically, they were boxing, and he just came, bam! He caught the dude, and the dude hit. The dude fell. You could see the dude hit the shot, and he fell back against the ropes, and he just slayed against the ropes, hurting. Like he wanted to get up, but it was like, he was just like, I want to get up, but I can't. You see? What did that do? And the fight was over. They ended the fight. The guy was conscious. He wasn't knocked out, but he was in such pain from that shot that he's laying against the ropes, and he's like, he's trying to get up, and he could not get up. That shot was so nice that it disrupted the opponent's attack, right? Because, of course, it's a boxing match. Both of them have the intention to fight each other, to either knock somebody out or beat them up, right? That's the intention. So Shane was able to hit the dude in such a fashion that he disrupted his attack. His brain had to focus on that shot, right? Part of his brain might have wanted to tell him, get up, get back into the fight, finish the fight. But the pain and the injury was so hard and so serious that the brain was like, focus on that pain, focus on that pain, focus on that pain. And he couldn't do anything else. He couldn't throw another punch. He couldn't do anything because that shot disrupted the attack, right? So you can do stuff like that, the same thing in your martial arts. So let's say a guy is throwing a straight punch, right, with your left. So I can move here, boom, and then move in quickly, catch him with that same shot, right? You can catch him in the on the side, which would be like your liver area here, or you could aim it more, hook it more around the back, boom, right? And you see how they move. You catch them. That's catching the kidneys area, so you can hit them around there, or you can move and then come up a little higher and catch them in the ribs, in those floating ribs, right? So catch them in the ribs. If you get more to the side, you got the liver. If you hook it around back to the back area, bam, you catching those the kidneys, and that's the reaction. That's what you need. That slight little right there. And once he does that, I could continue on. So let's say he throws a punch, right? So I move, boom, I hit him here, right? Once he's hurt from the pain, boom, then I could continue on, right? I could continue. I could turn that into, my break, take him down, right? But that's what you need. You need an opening, right? You need an opening because he's not going to give it to you, right? And his intention is to hurt you. So I have to disrupt. I have to slow him down. I have to shock him, right? Some other shots to the body that you can do, of course, a gut strike, right? A hard, nice strike to the gut when they're not expecting it. Of course, you could go down to the groin, either with your strike or your knees to the groin. Another thing is the legs, right? You can take out the knee. As he steps towards me, right? He steps, boom, I hit that knee. And that's what they do, right? That knee buckles because you jammed it real good. And once he does that again, right? Boom, and then all of a sudden I'm on him, right? I'm on him, bam, bust up the elbow on him, strike him, right? I could grab and throw or whatever, but again, you have to disrupt because his intention is to step to you, right? He's like, you're about to step to you, and whatever he's going to do, he might step to you and throw a punch or whatever. So as he makes his approach on me, bam, I bust that knee, and then I'm right in there, bam, bam, right? Then I can do whatever I need to do. Because now he's disrupted. While he's concentrating on the pain of his knee or the shot to his body, my intention is clear. So now I can get in there and do what I got to do to finish him off, neutralize him, and disrupt his attack. Okay, guys? So that's very important that if you want your self-defense to work, and again, even in a fight, it's the same principle in a fight, is that in a fight, you guys, like I always say, you guys are both trying to get each other. So if you're fighting somebody and you don't want to stand there again all day, right? You blocking, or y'all both throwing punches and looking for, if you want to avoid that, whether it's a fight or an attack, either way, the common denominator in both of those situations is you need some type of disruptor to his attack. So whether it's a mutual fight or I'm just chilling and he comes to attack, right? Boom, I have to have some kind of disruptor. I disrupt, and then I can do what I need to do to finish him off, right? Remember that, very important. So again, it can be from head to toe. Like I said, your best bet is the brain disruption, which is the head. So that's things to the face, right? Palm striking, punching to the jaw, or punching, aiming for the eye socket, or a stiff arm jam to the jaw or the nose, right? What else did I show? I showed you could get a chop to the jaw or a chop to the neck, okay, right? To the body, it's a nice, to the soft tissue areas, right? Hit them in the midsection, right? Or come around to the sides, getting the liver and the kidneys. Or you can hit the ribs, right? The ribs have flexibility to them, so you get those floating ribs. You can crack some ribs and cause some pain. You could go to the groin with a strike or a knee, right? You can take out the legs as you try to step to you. You can bust that kneecap, right? Or you could stomp on his foot or something, depending on the kind of footwear you have. But again, remember, guys, you must disrupt the opponent. Whether it's a fight or an attack, the opponent's thought process has to be disrupted in order for you to be able to execute your self-defense. You see, if that's not done, right? If that's not done, then they're just going to keep coming at you until either they get you or you finally figure out, I got to disrupt his brain. I got to do something to hurt him. I got to do something to slow him down, right? I got to injure him or disrupt him, distract him, deflect his thought process. You got to do something to keep his mission, which is to get you. You got to do something to change that, change the direction of his mission, of his goal, change the direction of his focus, whether that's focusing and making him focus on the pain that you caused him, or the break, or the strike, or the distraction, or something. That's very important, guys. All right. So keep that in mind. Don't forget, guys, if you are not a subscriber to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, right? click that notification bell so whenever we do a video, you get the notifications. And again, as I always say, guys, if you appreciate the lessons that we're offering to you, go on ahead and show your appreciation to help out the dojo and help the sensei out by utilizing the Cash App or the PayPal, or you can join our Patreon and you can support us on a regular basis, and we'll give you guys exclusive content through the Patreon. You can also utilize the other links. If you click on the description of the video, there's other links that go further down in the info area where you might want to utilize those to show your support by getting our DVDs, or you want to take our online courses. We just got a lot of different ways for you to benefit from the lessons and also help us at the same time. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys for watching and listening and checking out. And if we get any new subscribers, we appreciate it. So again, guys, we appreciate your support, and we thank you. All right. You guys have a good day, and hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving out there. Peace. I'm out.